Hello there, welcome to the O7 Academy, where interest in computer is our goal. So today, going to our editor, we'll be looking at background image in CSS. Working with background image in CSS. So in our editor, okay, we'll be creating, going to our folder, we'll be creating a new file, and I'll call it okay, let me say background.html. Okay, and I'll be creating a new file. It says background.css. So first and foremost, after creating these two files, I'll come to my HTML file and I'll link it up to my CSS just above the closing tag of the head, and I'll put link and I'll tap on the first one. Then there I'll type background. So I can see here background.css, tap on it. So I guess this is what I'll be doing in HTML for the meantime. So I'll come back to my CSS. I'm going to our folder, background.css. So I don't have anything inclusive, but as I always advise, removing all padding and margin and setting your box size to be border box. Okay, all done. I'll close it here. So I'll come to our body. First I'll be applying it. There are various ways you can apply background image. You can actually apply it to the whole body, or you can apply it to, well, a lot of websites actually use different div elements. You can actually apply it to a div element or an element on its own. So here we'll be applying it to the body first of all. So in our body, we'll come and type background image, and our background image, first thing we're going to be doing is we need to get where this image is. So first thing we're going to be doing is typing our URL. So what does URL mean? It actually means universal resource locator. It actually locates where the image is coming from when you paste it in between the bracket. So we're going to be adding a bracket and a quotation mark. Okay, all right. So we'll come here. So I have an image, so I'll come to import files. So maybe if you have an image you want to add, you might know what that image is. So I have one here. I think this is it. Yes. So you actually know the name of the image you're actually importing to use as your background. So this is it over here. So I'll copy the path. So this is my path. So as we have it like this, it will show in our preview or in any browser of our choice. Now if maybe you are using something like Notepad++ or another editor, you might want to add, after copying, if you're using a computer system, using another editor, using Notepad++ and any other IDE, which is integrated development environment, you might want to check out this part to find out if it's correct, because actually when getting the image, you must know the resource locator must know if it's a JPEG or a PNG. So everything must be inserted just in this place. So we have here the where it's located. It is located in our folder, the O7 Academy, and this is the name of the image, and we have it that the type of the image is actually a JPEG type. So it actually has to know all this information to be able to preview it. So coming to this editor, so we have something like this. We'll go to desktop mode. So we have something like this. Alright, now there's also another property you might want to know for background image. Okay, so this is one of actually the method for applying a background image, but most of the time this method isn't actually effective, based on maybe it might not be the background image you want to use entirely for the whole project or your whole website. So most of the time you actually come to HTML, and let me say I'll create a div element here, div element, and I'm going to give it a class of main. Sorry, main. So I'll come here because when we're actually putting the selector we're actually using here was the body to actually know where we're applying, which is everything, the whole thing together. So here we put in dot main. So when we do dot main, when we actually come here, now this our div doesn't actually have a size, a width, or a height. So we actually will come in here and I will actually be adding a width to it, a width of I'll be saying, let me use 50%. So after doing it, width and height, we have our background image. So we'll come to our preview to see what we have, if this is actually inclusive. So and here we see it's not actually inclusive because actually I don't think we can be able to give our div a background image. But is there another way to do that? Yes, we can actually come here and remove all of this, remove all of it, then we'll come over to our div and we are going to be putting an image, an img tag. I'll be moving this out, we're not actually using this, so I'll be moving it, and in here we're going to be pasting, so pasting our image here to our preview to check what we have, and we have something like this. Guess this is desktop mode, yeah, and we have something like this based on it has 50% width and 50% height um of our viewing screen. So but we can actually place this to be, actually I actually want it to cover the whole screen as someone is viewing, and when I scroll down it's gone, something like that. So I can actually come here and I'll say one of the measurement for measuring width and height is we have it to be view height and view width. So I'm coming here to add VW, which is view width, and we have here to be VH, which is view height. So we'll come to our preview and we have something, okay, sorry, okay, we have 50-50. I didn't actually change to 100, so 100, give it an 100. All right, still same thing, still implied. I would love to be giving this percent. So after setting it to, I will be using percent for this one. So when I come here over here to see what we have, now we have it to, okay, we have the same thing. So actually I actually set the width and height to the div container. I didn't actually set to the image. So we'll be coming down here to set it to the image, main, and img tag, and we'll be giving, sorry, I'll be moving this, and giving it same properties here, copy and paste. So we have something like this. It's already covered. Now we have it that it's covering the whole entire screen of, you can actually use VH. Well, the reason I didn't use VH was I actually didn't know I wasn't using the IMP tag at that time. So let's go back and use VW at this point, or we use it here. VW, that's why same thing. It actually means viewing is going to cover the entire viewing width. So it's another form of measurement here. So we have it like this, and you can see the image feels stretched based on it won't actually, because of our device and the resolution and the height and width. Originally we have altered it, so we're moving it from desktop mode to see how we have it in our device. So we have it like this. So now I want that I want to be creating on that div, and I'm calling it second div element, a class, and I'm calling this div element second, and I have my write up. I will have my write up p, which is equals to the O7 Academy, and I'm just going to come over here and I'll try to style it from here, and I'll be giving, so I'm actually styling it, this particular element from here, from my HTML. So I'll be giving it a font size of a font size of, I'll say 30 pixel, and I'll give you a font family. A lot of us, we have to learn how to use font family. We are posting a lot of font family for our browser, which should be inclusive for our browser, especially Chrome, which most of us use. So here I'm using sans serif. Okay, and I'm giving a color red, a color red. So that's all. So what we have here now, when you scroll down, you have something like this. But at this point, you have to scroll down because you already said that this your div is actually going to cover the whole entire screen. But actually, when you scroll down, then you have another div element just like that. So actually, this thing can also be customized. This image can also be customized. Coming here, we have something filter. Some people say I don't want it to, it's too sharp. I want to be a little bit blur, so all the text will be showing and very clear and bold for our users to see. So come in blur and want to be blur 4 pixel. So, and this is the benefit of actually even using background image for div, unlike the background image where you're having problem with that. So we have it to be blurry like this. So we can actually customize it. If you don't want it to be that blurry, since it's that blurry, you can actually give it a 2 and have it to be like this, less blurry. So you can also give it another property. So just add a comma and you add grayscale, and for our grayscale we put in 4 pixel. So coming to our so well, coming back, removing this pixel, we don't need it, so we leave it as 4. So when we come over here, as you can see, being grayscale. So thank you for watching this video. Please, I want every one of us to like, share, comment on how you see the video, share to your friends, and thank you once again for watching. God bless you.